Alrighty, I'm back. Now, moving right along to Leo. So, Leo, this full moon in Pisces, okay? This Pisces energy talks about eclipse energy, which deals with releasing and surrendering, endings and beginnings. Talks about your intuition and dreams. But definitely with this energy of Virgo and Pisces together, because we are in Virgo season, it definitely talks about making your plans flexible, allowing yourself to get as much rest as you need, and keeping yourself hydrated. Also, being mindful of not trying to manifest, strongly trying to manifest things right now because of the full moon energy. It talks about releasing and healing and cleansing. So, from other moon phases, filling yourself back up after you done had to release and cleanse, and allowing that energy to do what it needs to do so you can be more focused when clearing out those things and allowing that energy to manifest, be much stronger for you. So letting go of things that no longer served you, and also the things that you were manifesting to bring about that energy, to making it more stronger for you to continue to manifest, okay? But allowing yourself to stay focused and cleansing and releasing things that no longer serve your highest and greater good. So Leos, okay? This energy for you with this full moon in Pisces talks about your shared resources and intimacy right now, okay? Getting real. It's time for you to consolidate any debt that you have, renegotiate whatever support that you have, or just shed any energies that are not equally tied to you, okay? So, and allowing yourself to be honest with your emotions and things like that right now, Leo, okay? Glamoring yourself, but also having boundaries, okay? Because boundaries are love, okay? So Leos, when it comes to that intimacy and things like that, when it comes to love is boundaries. So, and allowing yourself to be honest in your emotions and things like that. When shedding and letting go of things that are not equally yoked or tied to you. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So let's see what Moonology messages do we have for you. So the overall energy, Leos, adjustments are required right now for you, okay? Because it's definitely time for you to get real, okay? When it comes to those shared resources and intimacy and things like that. So let's see what, okay. The energy is gaining momentum right now, Leos. So they're saying nothing is going to come of that situation and what it is that you need to release right now, Leos, okay? Like they shedding unequal things that are not, equally yoked. So what is it that you need to release? Yeah, and show the world a real you. Okay? Getting real. That's what it's talking about. So, your week ahead, the overall energy for your week ahead, Leos. You all up in your head? Yes, indeedy. Something has you all up in your head. I guess change definitely would do that, especially if things are not equally tied to you. You know what I'm saying? And you're not being honest when it comes to your emotions. So it got you all tied in different types of knots, okay? It's like you got to keep your perspective in a positive way and letting go of these negative thoughts that's causing you to have this anxiety and be all up in your head, okay? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. When it's dealing with receiving these offers, you know what I'm saying, of proposals, okay? Um, Definitely making sure that these are shared values, okay? Shared resources and intimacy is allowing uh love to be a boundary, okay? So instead of judging by action, you need to pay attention to the words, you know, because it's definitely worth testing a person's intentions, you know what I'm saying, before you go along with whatever it is that someone is trying to offer you, okay? Because like they said, the energy is gaining momentum, but something have you all up in your head, okay? And it's definitely telling you to pay attention to actions rather than words, okay? Mm-hmm. Let's see what else, Leos. Yeah. Uh-huh. Especially if someone is you know, taking action. It's like knowing what people and situations to choose. You know what I'm saying? What would benefit you the most, okay? And allowing yourself to stay grounded when you're making those steps towards success, or, you know, whatever whatever is most beneficial for you, okay? Whether it be intimacy or in these share resources and things like that. Yeah, because something has you at a crossroads right now, okay? And I feel like it has something to do with you know, with these relationships and things like this. Situations with peoples, or maybe it could be something with a project, but whatever it is, it has you at a crossroad. It's like you need to take a fresh look before you definitely start taking action, you know. Like I said, knowing people's intentions and things like that, okay, instead of just paying attention to the words that they're saying, definitely their actions, okay? Yeah, because it's like I see the wheel turning in your favor, but this is a card, you know, it talks about receiving things that's going to allow you to enjoy and appreciate good fortune that comes to you, okay? So allowing yourself to go with the flow, but also knowing people's motives and intentions, you know what I'm saying, in situations, you know. Even yourself when it comes to these creative projects and ideas, you know, listening to your inner wisdom more, because that would definitely help guide you to whatever path or belief it is, you know. Leos, yeah, definitely time to, you know, reflect. If you feel like you need to give a person a second chance, or maybe return to an old situation, now is the time to do it, you know, and reassess, you know, how you look at the past, okay? Don't be so hard on yourself, okay? Yeah, because now it's time for you to take a leap of faith to have a new beginning, okay? Definitely time to take this leap of faith. But also knowing what to look for before you take that leap as well. Because if you like what you see, then okay, by all means, dive right into it, whether it be a project or a connection. But definitely reassessing some things before you dive right into it, okay? Leos. Yeah, because it seems right now it's like it's time for you to go through this transformation. Yep, I see you going through a transformation, and it's causing for you to put endings to a lot of things, okay? Allow what would be, you know, rather than trying to resist the change. Whatever needs to happen, allow it to happen, you know. Even when you working on negotiating things, you know, renegotiating, and you know, to have that support, consolidating that debt. Just allow yourself to be the real you, okay? And reassessing and excuse me, my camera falling and stuff. You know, what's supportive, you know, things that are aligned with you equally, okay? Because remember, love is boundaries, okay? So even whatever, you know, situation that you need to revisit, or like they said, something about a relationship, is like, pay attention to the words, okay? I mean, pay attention to the action more than the words, okay? If it's worth giving it a second chance, you know, and you didn't reassess and looked, and before you just dive right on into it, by all means, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Allow yourself to go through that transformation and look at things from a different perspective of how you were in the past, okay? But if it's not, it's, you know, you got to put an end to it, okay? Allow what would be, rather than trying to resist that change, and just embrace it, okay? Leos, because it's time to exchange energy to create abundance. So let's see what the angels and ancestors have to say, your guidance. Yeah, it's okay to feel what you feel, but don't get caught up in your emotions. Yeah, it's time to retreat and recharge, okay? And trust and thrive. See from a higher perspective, okay? Track down your fears and desires, and when you do, just be devoted and committed. And that's what we have for Leos. I hope this resonates. Thanks for watching. Peace, love, and light. The goddess is checking out.